Hi everybody. I wanted to check in with you, all the people who've been following the listening post initiative by Cherry Gillings. I've just done a listening post in Carmarthen at Cafe Nero, and I just wanted to share what happened today and what I heard. So first of all, the staff in Cafe Nero were just fantastic. They really looked after me. They're very supportive. And I really want to thank them for letting this happen. So I went in this morning with my t-shirt and some signs, and really with very little expectation of what might happen. And I know I've been following what's been going on with other listening posts, and some have been in shopping malls and some have been in cafes, and some people have talk to people, some people haven't had anyone show up. You know, it's all kind of, it's a new idea, and we're all just putting it out there to sort of see what happens. So the first person that came over to talk to me walked into the cafe and made a beeline for the corner where I was sitting with my signs, and she'd seen the video and things on Facebook, and she had come to the cafe to come to the listening post. And I was just really moved by what this woman shared and how she shared. She told me her story of things that had happened, and she also told me of how she wanted to overcome the things that were happening and the things she'd been experiencing. And what I really heard coming through so strongly was this woman's very quiet determination and her wisdom, which had, even though the things that she was talking about had distressed her, she, even at this sort of short distance from the things that had happened, was already seeing how this experience might change things for her. And she told me quite a lot about herself. And the other thing that I just kept seeing was the amazing smile this woman had, because what may be surprising to people is that the mood in this conversation was not heavy or particularly sort of hard going. There were moments of laughter and lightness, and what was fascinating about this woman's story was some of the threads that she discovered in telling her story. And I think she was lifted actually by recognizing how we all have this guiding system, you know, that is there helping us and pointing us back to balance and equilibrium. And we just had the most fantastic hug at the end of the conversation. And I just felt that this woman's resilience really bubbled up, you know, and I think she left, you know, feeling hopefully that what she was experiencing there was nothing abnormal about it. You know, all feelings are normal. And it was a very humbling experience to have somebody I didn't know walk in, sit down with me and share in the way that she did. And it was just beautiful. So the next person that came along was in the cafe already and saw the signs and came over to ask me what I was doing, and then sat down and again shared stories, his story of struggle with a physical condition. But when he told me about the things that he was doing and the ways in which he adapted to some of the impact of his condition, again, what I was hearing was this, I just kept getting this sense today of the incredible resilience of the human spirit, and the way, we are all given fresh ideas for how to manage where we happen to be in any given moment. And again, it was just a lovely conversation, and a lot of the conversation was just about what a great place Carmarthen was, what a great town it was, and it happened to be a beautiful sunny day today as well. And again, a lot of laughter, and it was a real pleasure to hear this chap speak. And again, I just felt immensely humbled by just the beauty and variety and resilience of us human beings. So then I had various people pop in and say hello, and I saw some people I haven't seen for years. And then I had a very nice conversation with a couple of people, one of whom is very interested in setting up a Welsh listening post in Carmarthenshire. And we've swapped details, so that would be fantastic. And she felt, and quite rightly, that being able to speak in your first language, in a language you're comfortable in, is really important. And it struck me that that's an important element of the listening post, and Cherry's idea of going into public spaces where people are already gathering is a way of making it comfortable to talk to people, to chat, to be heard. And I think, we can all recognise that taking that step to phone and make an appointment to talk to somebody like a counsellor or something, for some people that's quite a big hurdle. And even going to their GP could be quite a big hurdle if they are experiencing a lot of mental distress. And so I've also had a message from somebody in Llanelli who wanted to volunteer as a listener. So there's hopefully there's a lot of potential here for the listening post to continue. And I just came away feeling that just that people are amazing, and everybody is in their story, and these moments when we connect with other people and we kind of can shine a light on each other's resilience and creativity and wisdom, and there's so much kind of humour and compassion. And actually the First Lady that came to talk to me some way into the conversation, she told me that she, in that moment, was feeling great compassion for herself as a young teenager. And this woman was sort of retired now. And it was beautiful to witness that feeling of compassion rising for her younger self. So anyway, I just wanted to do this little video now and share it while it's all fresh in my mind. And if anybody would like to find out more, if you're thinking of doing a listening post somewhere and you want to have a chat with me, please message me and I'll set up the time to chat with you. If you'd like to have a conversation, again, please get in touch. And I'm very happy to share, very happy to hear from anybody. Okay, thank you for watching.